2,
What is happening,
1.
everybody? We are back for another episode of Star Wars Clash of Destiny. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a big one ahead of us tonight. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Really good. Super excited.
I'm excited. Let's get into it. To recap with what happened last week, really quick. Last week we saw Tetsuka found a bunch of miscellaneous machinery and gears and stuff, threw those into a bag. That may come up. Tetsuka began assembling a turret onto the RO droid. He was about halfway done with that. Runa and Kato had a blowout argument that ended with hurt feelings and cramped styles.
But we still love each other as people.
Runa also swiped a flash drive containing incriminating evidence on it. Jen discovered a plot by the Empire that they're using old separatist droids to create a killing machine known as a Dark Trooper. And wrapping up that little intro, our company is currently in the midst of combat right now. They were standing in Dinos's base, minding their own business, arguing amongst each other, and a group of rogues ambushed them.
So rude. So
and
rude.
in that ambush, it is rude. It's very rude.
How rude.
Kato definitely recognizes one of them. Definitely recognizes one of them. Why? Who knows? I mean, I know, but you don't
lover.
know.
Ooh,
And we
spicy.
ended last session with Dinos arguing with the Twi'lek, who's the assumed leader, and literally capping Groro. And that is exactly
exciting.
where we left off after that little incident. And we're picking up right in the heat of combat right there where one of the bad guys is going to go. So back to Tetsuka. Tetsuka, you're on the floor right now. One of the guys is tying up your feet, and it is his turn, and he's going to roll to see if he can continue tying up your feet. And he definitely gets the rope around one of your. Do Ewoks have paws? Is that paws or is it feet?
I know we have 2 fingers and a thumb, so I'm assuming our feet are probably
Similar.
looking. Probably like three little fat little limbs.
Then I'll continue to say feet. Then, so one of your feet is definitely tied up.
Okay.
And we're back over to our guy Dinos. Dinos looks at the Twi'lek, gun in hand, now pointed at her, and says, I'm going to give you one chance. Get your goons and get out of my base. I don't feel like killing anyone else today. And he's going to roll for an intimidate check,
Ice.
which may or may not have done anything.
Ooh.
Tetsuka,
Thanks,
it is your turn.
Dinos.
It's my turn. Okay, let's see. So this guy down here is the guy at my feet. Is he seen? Do they see him? Oh, there goes the music. Does anyone see this guy? My buddy, the guy with the beautiful goggles.
Well, he's been tied up, and he just kind of like hobbled into the room, but he's like almost fully tied up.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Can I? So you said one of my legs are tied together.
Yes.
Would that stop me from making one movement?
Well, one of your feet is tied, but like there's just a rope on it, but it's not tied to the other, so you could technically try to stand up. But last we saw you were faking a heart attack. This was a Red Fox faked heart attack.
Yeah, but they said they won't kill me, right?
Well, they said that they would take you alive.
Is that the same thing? I feel like. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, the choosers, right?
Roll a semantics check.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm going to I'm gonna do something stupid. All right, so I'm going to shout, "Ha-ha!" And then I would like to just do a 1 movement step forward. So roll forward, and then draw my gun and shoot that Rhodian in the back.
Okay. You could shoot prone.
Right? Because I feel like, look, if they're gonna, yeah,
Go for it.
I'm gonna go. Wait, once I got it to my hat. Otherwise, I gotta talk to Western next. I'm gonna look at the roadie and see his back turn. I'm gonna go surprise attack, yeah, and I'm gonna roll forward just 5 feet, draw my pistol, and go ha, and blast him in the back.
Go for it.
Okay. Is the blaster rifle the one with the +2? Do I have that? Do I have a?
You have a blaster rifle, and that's it. That's all you have on you that you'd be able to use now.
Okay. What happened to my +2? Is that my +2? Didn't I have a +2 pistol?
That was, you gave that to...
No, I meant to give him the bad gun. Oh, well, it's too late. That's something I would do anyways. It's fine. All right. Blaster rifle, yeah! No resources specified for my gun. Is it empty?
Oh, we may not have... No, you do have it. Stand by. Some reason it reset.
Sorry, guys. This is supposed to be a quick turn.
Okay, there you go. Now attack.
Okay. Yeah!
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh my god!
All right. Tetsuka, with 1 foot tied up, rolls over, pulls his gun out, and blasts the Rhodian that's standing in the doorway. There is now a large hole in that Rhodian's chest as he falls down dead.
Oh my god.
Okay. Great. Back in the main room, the big guy charges over with his sword drawn and attacks the other scoundrel with his vibroblade. And misses. Runa, it is your turn. Now,
Great.
you are standing in the conference, like kind of peeking around the conference room wall. From your side, you just witnessed Dinos blow this Rhodian's brains out.
Yeah.
But you also saw Kato went down wrestling with the Twi'lek. So Kato's prone.
Okay.
I meant to use that for my crit. Sorry.
Boundary just crashed for me again. So I can't see.
Typical Perry.
But I can
Always
see.
with the crashing. That's
So
fine.
do you want to... What
It
would
can't
you like
handle
to
your
do
awesomeness. That's what it is.
So
out of what I just described?
who is the nearest to me, and is there a clear path to get out of here yet? To get back to the ship?
So you're just making a beeline to get back to the ship?
Going to try. I already started expeditious retreat on my last turn. So that means that I can take the dash action as a bonus action from now on. Like
Yeah, you could
next-
absolutely run and try to like make it really close to the exit. If you'd
Will
like
I
to do
provoke
that.
attacks of opportunity though, or people?
No, because
like...
no one's really no one's engaged
Okay.
with you.
I'm out.
So you
I'm
can do it.
dashing. I'm dashing to the ship as fast as I can go.
Okay.
I'll burn everything to go there.
Yeah, so you make it all the way to the stairs, and you're at the doorway at the stairs going back down.
Okay. Then that completes my turn for now.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
I
Up
am
next,
not a crook.
the little guy, Squee goes. So he steps up with his pistol in hand and shoots at one of the guys here, and rolls very high and successfully, bam, shoots one of the last ruffians that are there. So that guy is toasty.
You killed him?
Yes.
Ooh, my brother from another father.
Okay. Up on the balcony there, up on the top, the next floor. You guys had last seen that there was that girl that's working there. She, as soon as this ambush happened, she got up and ran up the stairs, ran away. Up at the top of the stairs, she comes, runs, and leans over the side and says, "Now, let's go!" and holds up a small detonator and presses the button, all of the astromech droids begin frying and exploding.
I don't think
I knew I didn't like her.
she just killed what, like half a dozen innocent people? Just ended the life of beautiful innocent children? It's pretty dark, man.
You mean the astromech droids?
I mean, they're someone's children's, metaphorically.
All of the astromech droids in the room pop and explode.
I know I'm not there, but just for clarification for a concerned player, does that include Ro?
No.
Okay.
No.
I would have killed her. I had to strangle her with my bare paws. I still might strangle her with my bare paws. How dare she kill astromechs? They're people. They've got feelings and aspirations.
In the heat of all this explosion, the windows of the upper balcony all pop. They all explode. You all hear this. It's basically an explosion as this whole floor is now shaken. The walls are all damaged. There's smoke coming from everywhere. The computers are all fried, and the lights go out all around you.
Yaha!
Kato, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm prone.
You are prone.
Am I tied up or am I just prone?
No, she just knocked you to the floor.
Okay. Can I, like, make a persuasion check to, like, talk to her and, like, not go through with this whole battle? Like, can I make a disengage action and then persuade her just to talk? Or
You
is she,
could
like,
just talk.
gung-ho on killing me?
You could talk first,
Okay.
and then roll depending on what you're saying.
Okay. Okay, I would look up to her as I'm prone, and Kato would ask, "Why are you doing this? Like, what do you gain from doing this?"
I don't have to tell you anything, murderer, assassin.
And Runa just left. Oh.
Sharuna be like, yeah, you deserve
Okay,
that.
That caught me off guard. You're calling me a murderous assassin, yet you're the one with the gun pointed at me.
I don't have to kill you. In fact, I didn't kill you, and I could have.
So what do you want from me then?
I don't want anything from you. I'm not here for you. I'm here for him. Pointing at Dinos.
Okay, that's what I figured. I look at her and I say, "Look, I don't trust him as much as you don't. We're not working for him. We're just working to get our freedom back."
So I know you're this is in the heat of combat. Everybody can hear you. Are you really gonna try to whisper like, "Hey,
Yes.
we're not working for that guy over.
No,
We're not really.
damn
We're
it.
not with him."
Damn it. All right. Okay, can I use, I know it's a first level ability, but can I use Tremor and use it as a second level ability?
So it's a first level spell, so it's not
Okay.
like that. It's just you could use it now.
So if I use Tremor and it hits, they have to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save,
they get knocked prone.
they get knocked prone. Okay.
Sure, so you can go ahead and use that.
I think that's what I'm going to do because I want to knock her prone.
Okay.
I have no available first level power slots. God damn. Never mind.
No, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me make sure I'm targeting her so I'm not being dumb. Consume power slot. I don't know if I did it.
Okay, well now she's gonna roll. Well, it's on, so she's gonna roll a dexterity save. Uh-oh.
Did she pass?
She failed.
Yes!
she falls prone.
Yes.
Roll a d6 for damage.
Ah, thank God.
So you did like a triple backflip off like a spinning jujitsu thing, right? And like kicked her through the air, and you punched her.
No, so what I'm imagining is Kato is laying prone, right? And he's looking up at her, and she's got the gun and everything. So I think what he does is he just puts his hands out next to him on the ground, and channels his force and just kind of shakes it up a little bit and hopes that no one notices, and she just falls flat.
I get you. I can use force push now too, right? Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The floor rumbles beneath her feet. It also rumbles beneath you, and it rattles so much that she loses her footing and falls prone to the floor.
Perfect. I'm assuming that was my action.
That is your action. You can try to stand up.
Would that be a bonus action?
To stand?
Yeah.
It would be your movement.
My
because the ground is now shaking where you cast that, you will have to roll a dexterity save to stand up.
What's the worst you can happen? You just fall back down.
Yeah, you know what?
1d6.
Oh, okay, I got enough.
Oh.
I'll do it. I'll pull a dexterity save. I'll do a dexterity save to try to get up and use my.
He's gonna fall and hurt himself.
No, I'm not. Okay, here we go.
And here we go.
Damn it.
Oh! Kato goes to stand up, but cannot get proper footing and falls over immediately. So you are both prone next to each other as the floor is still rattling beneath you.
Is there like a cutesy thing? Did he fall on top of her? And he's like staring into her eyes like...
No, he didn't really get up high enough with that roll. He, starts to stand a little bit, but it's like roller skates and he just falls right over.
Ah, like a little baby giraffe.
Do I need to roll a d6 for damage?
A baby banta.
Yes.
Boom.
Oops. There we go. Oh!
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 I warned you!
Oh!
I warned you!
Ah!
Never.
Right.
This is. See? If I was next to you, I would have warned you.
Kato. Knocked her down. Hurt himself in the process.
Kato's having a rough go.
That's
about it,
love,
guys.
though. That's love. If they're not in, if this is not a metaphor for relationships, I don't know. You hurt someone else, but you end up hurting yourself more.
We are back at the top of the rotation, and we are back in the office where Tetsuka has just rolled over and shot the guy in the door, exploding his chest. And the Ithorian goes.
It's gonna kill me.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Just tries to hit you with his vibro baton.
Kunk. Ooh.
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, literally enough to just knock me unconscious.
He takes the back of his baton and just bonks you on the head, and you are now knocked out.
Oh,
that is beautiful. Shoots a guy through the hole. He's like, yeah, kunk. Ooh. Fade to black.
Yes. Fade to black on Tetsuka. Jen, it is your turn.
All right. I am going. So this guy who is sort of catty cornered by two dead bodies, is he on our team or is he on the Twi'lek ladies team?
Which one are you referring to? The Twi'lek that's dead?
Let's see. No, the guy. Sorry, he's sort of across from me. He's behind the short guy.
Oh, this one is this is your guy. I'm marking them on the board. This is your guy.
Okay.
And this is your guy.
Oh wait, the third one Oh, okay, gotcha.
Those are your three guys.
Okay, all good. So then I am going to, let's see, I'll take aim on, the lady turned against us, didn't she?
Yes. So the last thing you saw was she comes over, leans over the balcony, says, "Let's go," and then holds up a detonator and pushes the button. It is actually dark in here now, so you're only able to see what's like directly in front of you.
Did he get disadvantaged, by the way, on the baton hit? That's fine. Actually, I like it more. Can we pretend the lights happen after he knocked me unconscious?
I mean, it definitely happened before.
Oh, okay, good.
But you're prone, so it would cancel out anyway.
I like it anyways. It's better for storytelling.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is what you see. Yeah, you saw that girl come around and hit the button. Boom, everything explodes, lights go down. And then you see Kato put his hand on the floor and the ground begins to rumble and shake. The Twi'lek falls. He tries to get up. He falls.
What you're talking about.
Well, it is within line of sight for her, so even in the dark.
No, it's not.
you just saw Kato take a header.
And the Twi'lek lady on the ground is still prone?
She is still prone, yeah.
I'm going to take a shot at her then.
Okay.
Goodness.
All right.
Well, that's his girlfriend. Be careful. You don't want to kill her.
Well, she did come here to kind of rough us up, to be
Yeah,
fair.
but non-lethal. Kato's going to be really sad.
Okay. Yeah, that's a massive hit. Hits with a 21 and does 6 damage. And that was with the shotgun. So Jen just shotgun shoots the Twi'lek.
I need to get a quieter gun. I feel like I just grabbed this on my way out when I was running away. And
I like it.
I'm stuck with this thing.
I'm here for it.
100% going to step on the Bothan's feet when we get back to the ship.
Genevieve is a former farm girl, confirmed.
Pitchfork. Vibro.
Dinos comes out, takes a couple steps forward and looks over at this Kato and the Twi'lek situation, and he looks at Kato, and Kato, you hear him say, "You're one of them? Squeak, get the binds." Tetsuka.
No.
Yes.
Roll, give me a d20.
Okay, yes, sir.
Why did I do that? Why?
Now we gotta kill everyone here.
Now I gotta kill Dinos.
Perfect. Okay, that'll come in handy later. Good job. 19. Success.
Real quick, as a side note, I discovered that I can make improvised weapons as a racial passive, but it's not in my character. But I just wanted to point that out to you.
As a racial?
Yes, a racial passive. I was looking at it. I'm sorry, I don't want to. I just.
Oh, because you could use like sticks and stones and stuff.
Yeah, if with 1 hour, if I'm given 1 hour, I can make a crude weapon.
Okay.
And it's out of pretty much anything, loose materials. It says so. I just wanted to put that because
we will add that.
I'm sorry. I love you very much. I appreciate you.
The big guy charges over as far as he can, but he can't do anything. Runa, you are making it towards the door.
Can I get out the door and to the ship?
You
with
can.
My expeditious retreat. Just.
You're dashing. You're running.
Yeah.
So you go.
Can I make it into our ship?
You successfully make it to your ship.
All right. I want to close the door behind me. Bring up the boarding ramp.
Dang.
Wow.
I trust her. She's our captain. She's definitely gonna do captain things right now.
Wow.
Yeah. You make it to your ship and you're able to close the door.
All right. Then in whether it's this turn or next turn, my next objective is getting into the gun turret. No, not actually. Oh God.
See, at least it's not the cockpit.
Oh no.
Getting into the gun turret. It's what I'm doing.
You got it, boss.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
So if
right.
that's all on one turn, so be it. If that's too much for this turn, that's what I'm doing next turn. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make it. You're there.
Okay, cool.
You should just put that in. That should be your cabin room from now on. Put a little blankie in there.
We're gonna sleep
in there, just
with the gun.
The Squee steps forward, stands next to Dinos. He looks really puzzled, and he reaches into his back pocket. Jen can see, and he pulls out what looks like binders.
Can I interrupt to try to? No, I can't.
Well, no, he's just standing there.
Okay.
The other one, up in the top, the girl that blew everything. You can't really see what she does, but you see a giant ball of smoke land in front of you and expand. Y'all are getting hit by a smoke bomb.
Oh my god.
In the night, was that like 6 times disadvantage? Can anyone see in the dark? Is that a thing that anyone can do?
I'm just a human.
It would be dark vision.
I feel like Twi'leks should be able to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's why I was looking at my character. I was like, can
know.
you see in the
Yeah,
dark?
wait, I feel like Nautilin should be able to. They see underwater. When they go into the dark parts, they're still able to see.
You'd think.
So it's her turn. You guys, Jen, you see, and Kato from the floor, you see a smoke grenade land in front of you, boom, explode, and gas immediately fills that area, clouding your eyesight on all of you. There's a big red circle covering all of you. You then hear from the top balcony, whatever glass that was left is being smashed. And it is Kato's turn. Kato, your vision is impaired. The ability that you cast before is faded.
Okay. Okay. I want to try to take my movement and get up. Is that another dex throw?
To use your movement to get up.
Yeah.
No, you could just get up now because the spell ended. The force power ended.
Perfect. I want to get up.
You are now standing in the smoke. It is hard to breathe. It is hard to see. You can't see anything.
Oh God. God, I have like nothing to help. And I really can't use another force power because Dinos is right fucking there.
I think he knows by now.
I mean, yeah, he knows. So who cares at this point? Can I try to grapple this Twi'lek and basically chokehold her and hold my vibroblade to her neck and hold her hostage in front of Dinos?
There's that Jedi training coming in.
All right. So if you're going to try to grapple her, you're going to need to roll a strength check.
Okay.
You're going to roll at disadvantage because you cannot see her.
Oh, crap, you're right. I didn't think about that. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Boom!
Roll again.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Disadvantage. So the first one's a 19. Oh! Second one is a 19.
Thank you. I will be leaving. I have peaked.
You stand up. You get your bearings around you, and you just reach down and kind of, you grab hold of her and pick her up and just hold on to her for a second. And she says to you, "You finally gonna finish the job this time?"
I'm trying to save your life, okay? So shut up and let me do the talking.
You're an assassin. All you do is kill people for money.
You don't know me.
Well, I know you tried to kill me already.
And it was a mistake that I'm trying to fix. Now shut up and let me do the talking.
Tell that to your other Jedi friend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your friend that you came with to try to kill me?
It was a long time ago. I'm alone.
Yeah, really alone. You really look like you're alone. Running around with these people.
If you would like to sit here and debate the pleasantries of who I'm with and who I'm not with, totally fine. I will throw you to Dinos and you can die.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go for my cause. There's nothing you could do to threaten me.
What cause?
I have nothing to say to you, killer.
They definitely dated. They definitely had something going on. They definitely, Kato doesn't talk that way to anyone except for me and people he likes.
And Runa and everyone.
And
Dinos.
Exactly,
gonna
me
say,
and then everyone he likes.
And they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Kato, I will let you die. Kato, I will let you die, Fairtar. That's
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Wait,
Kato,
did Jen
you-
hear all that?
After he fell down, Kato's had a change of heart. Kidding.
It is still your turn. You've grappled her. She can't really escape.
Grappled her and she can't escape. Do I have an action or a bonus action?
That would have been your bonus action. You have your action.
I have my action. Okay, This is gonna sound absolutely insane, but can I use force push and push all the smoke away?
Yes, you can. You can definitely do that.
Okay.
You can absolutely do that
That
because
is
that sounds awesome.
That's 100% what I'm gonna do then.
That sounds cool.
Do I target anything or do I just roll it?
Give me a lore check.
A lore check, okay.
Okay, so you summon the power of the Force, and you just kind of push the grenade that is still fuming smoke. You push it out of the way, and it flies over towards the conference room, and the smoke very gently dissipates, and you're standing there. You're holding this Twi'lek, and Jen and Dinos and Squee can see you. So can the other guy on the other side.
Perfect. All right. I have her. Oh no, I guess it's not. Okay, yeah, that was my turn. Okay, dope.
She is going to try to break out of your hold. Let's see if she can. She does
breaking
not.
free. Oh, no.
She does not break free.
That's a tight grip you got there, bud.
Tetsuka, give me another D20.
Yes, sir.
Is he rolling death saving throws right now?
No. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Tetsuka, you are still unconscious.
It's fair enough.
Jen, it is your turn.
Okay.
As the smoke clears very quickly, as you see a grenade gets kind of tossed past you, and when all the smoke clears, you see that Kato is standing there holding this Twi'lek, I believe, as if what he said is true, with a dagger to her throat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I've heard everything that they've been saying to one another, correct?
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
I just want to know if you heard everything.
I
You
feel like
definitely
she
heard
did.
most of it.
I feel like she did. She was within earshot.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you heard plenty. You heard plenty. Maybe a lot of things probably don't make sense, but you heard what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm like reluctant to abandon this bizarre standoff right here. But I also want to know. I also want to know what the hell the lady is doing up there. But, okay. So I will. What are Dinos and his guy doing? Dinos and Squee.
So Dinos is just kind of standing there. He still has his gun in hand, but he's not pointing it at her. It is lowered now since he's seeing what's happening. Squee is standing there holding the binders, but he's like, who am I binding? I think he's confused.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I say, let's see. How much? I don't have that much range on this shotgun, do I?
What are you trying to hit?
I was gonna try for the lady, but it is still dark, isn't it?
It is still dark, and
Okay.
I don't think you have that far range with the shotgun.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna speak. I'm gonna say, okay, what's it gonna take for us to get out of here?
To who?
I don't know. Everyone, anyone, just in general. I don't know who we're with and who we're against.
And with that, we are going to end combat.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
God, I need to talk my way out of this.
As you say, how do we get out of here? How do we get out of this? You see the two of them are standing there, as I just described, but up on the second floor, you hear a speeder come by, and the last thing you see is the girl jumping out of the window into the speeder.
Well, she got away. All right.
So now back to you guys. Dinos looks at Kato and says, all right, Jedi, just kill her. Let's get this over with.
No.
Why?
I don't listen to you.
Well, I mean, other than she'll kill you.
No, she won't.
I'm sure she will. Or her buddies will come to kill you. They came to kill us here.
Then her buddies can try.
Well, what are you gonna? You're the one with the knife to her throat.
Let us take her, and we'll walk away.
Take her with us? She just tried to kill us. Are you sure you want her on the ship?
And we just took a random person for you.
He wasn't trying to kill us. Okay, fine.
I need you to trust me.
Kato, give me a perception check.
Perception? That's not a good thing for me.
Oh.
What am I perceiving?
With a 20, Kato, you see that as she's got her hand, I'm assuming you have an arm around her neck.
Yeah.
She's got her hands holding you, and you see that on her wrist is a dart that is shot right at your face. So I need you to roll an intelligence check right now.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Oh.
Why does everyone want to kill me?
Well, I'm sorry. The perception check was for you to roll with advantage on this roll.
Oh, so I can roll again.
You can roll again. It
Nope.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Actually, I gave you the wrong one. It's a Constitution check, so give me 2 Constitution checks.
Oh,
You're gonna break free on this one now. Never mind. That's a 4 with a nat 1. But you have advantage. So roll again.
Oh my God!
So many chances you've been given.
I've been given 4 chances, and I flubbed all of them.
Kato, what happens is she's holding you, and her wrist just bends slightly, and a little dart hits you right in the top of the neck, and you immediately just feel your body tense up as you feel paralyzed.
Okay, I'm blasting at her.
Okay. You definitely see this, Kato. You're now frozen in place, like petrified.
Am I in the way?
Okay.
Am I gonna get shot?
No, that's point blank. She's shooting her. You're okay. Yeah, you shoot her, and she takes 5 damage. I'm going to put the few of us that are here, I'm going to put us in combat, since we're back in combat, it seems.
Oh my God.
But not Runa, because Runa noped right out.
Because Runa is not here.
And Tetsuka's taking a beautiful nap.
Okay.
The method acting.
great.
The method
That kid
acting
was
is beautiful.
paralyzed.
Thanks, Dinos. You.
Yeah, so never mind. We didn't need combat because Dinos just shoots her, and she instantly dies. So she falls
My
over
God.
dead. Kato, you're kind of standing there petrified. It feels like it's kind of going away.
Does a single tear fall from his eye?
But you can't move. He looks at you and says, what did the two of you think you're doing? I don't understand. These are people that are here to either kill us or take us somewhere to be killed. You can't show mercy to those people.
He's right.
I don't believe in that.
Kato,
You're wrong.
do you want to? Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know what to say. Let's get out of here. Can we? May I?
Yeah, you guys.
May we?
We're not holding you here, but just remember, we have a job to do. And now the message is loud and clear. TEEMO knows what we've been doing. So that means the bounties are going to go up on probably all of us now, since we've all been a part of this operation. So
somebody cares about me.
You can go wherever you want, but you're kind of in this now. So you could either stay and we resolve this together, or you leave and you probably get hunted and killed.
Okay. Well, what do you mean resolve it together?
Well, we're all in on this now. We're all together. TEEMO's going to put a bounty on all of our heads. You guys already had a bounty. I'm sure each one of you's worth maybe 50,000 to 80,000 credits, maybe even more, depending on how angry he is. Oh, and also, one of my people just betrayed me, and who knows what kind of information they took out on us and what you guys have done. So there's that too.
If you think you're even stepping foot on our ship, you've got another thing coming.
Oh, we're not leaving yet. We've still got things to do on this planet. We can't go anywhere.
What things?
Got some things we have to clean up. And I'm going to pause right there, and I'm going to jump over to Tetsuka real quick. Tetsuka.
No, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. You need to...
Oh, no, I need to catch everyone up.
Okay.
Tetsuka, you awaken. You have a really bad headache. And you awaken to see
what the
there are 3 dead bodies around you.
Did I do this?
And then you see laying on the floor with the rope torn and on the floor next to them. The guy with the goggles is laying on the ground bleeding out.
I immediately use one of my tech powers to create a back-to-pack. I run over to him. Stand up! Or whatever his name is. What's his
Quinn?
His name? Quinn? Quinn! I run and I like slide on my knees towards him, like right next to him, and I take out a back-to-pack, and I would like to use a back-to-pack on him.
Okay, use a back-to-pack. Okay. He looks up at you and he says, You were my friend. I had to save you.
I'm gonna sell him. I'm gonna say, hey. One sec, I miscounted my stuff. Okay, one sec.
I will wait as long as I can for an answer, but I think I have internal bleeding.
No, I'm gonna. I was just trying to.
In fact,
Matthew, answer him.
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure this thing out.
I think I'm bleeding a little inside my chest.
I used the back-to-pack on him. I don't know how to do it on someone, but he rolled the 1d6.
God.
I start panicking, and I'm just like, don't talk. It's gonna make it worse. It's gonna make it worse. And I'm gonna. I try to remember my soldier training, but I've never worked with a live person before in combat. I've only ever had droids die out on me and bleed out, so this is entirely new to me. I'm a little freaking out. I'm used to oil, not blood. This is all. Blood smells really nasty. Oil is something. I'm gonna try to pack his wounds. Can he roll? I don't even know what my back-to-pack does anymore. I don't know. he can't die because he saved. Okay,
You could just generate a back-to-pack.
Yeah, generate a back-to-pack. I take
hit the guy with
and I flip it open and I take all the I just bandage and the and I pour it and he heals for 1d6 plus something.
Plus 3. 1d6 plus 3.
1d6 plus 3. That's I got it.
I'm really hurting here.
He heals for 7.
Oh wow. I don't know how you did that, but I feel a little bit better. Oh, what happened? I mean,
I look around. I think I blacked out and killed these guys. I don't want to spoil it. I think I might be a force or something. I think I might have just like my Wookiee rage and my Jedi instincts took over, and I think someone killed them. Did you kill them?
I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Well, say we go halvesies, and I toss myself and I hug him and I say, "Oh, I'm sorry.
That hurts.
I'm sorry. I don't. You're usually steel people. It's the droids hugging. It's a very firm grip to give droids. People, the more squishy."
He reciprocates the hug.
I look at him and I take the goggles off his face, and I take my eye patch off mine, and I go, "Here, I'm gonna keep this, and you keep this, because shh, you can get more goggles. Do you actually need these goggles?
Yes.
Can I tech check? Are these glasses?
These are my glasses. I can't see."
I look at them. Oh, these are bifocals. My mistake. I'm gonna just.
I really can't see.
I'm gonna put them back on his head. I'm gonna put the eye patch back on mine. This is.
I think there's still food in the fridge.
I'm too emotional right now, and I can't handle this. And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run outside.
Okay. Thank you. We're back to Runa now. Runa is on the ship. Runa, you get to the ship. You've closed the doors. We are no longer in combat. Where are you running to?
I'm going into the gun turret, and because I don't know that combat is over, and I just heard things explode behind me, apparently.
Yes.
I am going to power up the gun turret and swing around to face the door, and then I'm going to use that little wrist communicator pad thing that my inventory says I have. I'm going to fish out the little chip thing and plug it in and watch these videos to see if these videos are worth dying for.
Okay. Yes, so you successfully do that. You get inside of the gun turret. You power it up. You are pointing at the door. You plug the flash drive into the chip on your wrist watch, and it pops up and it shows video playback. And but unlike last time where it wasn't showing like everything, let's just say that this is the extended edition of these clips. But you're seeing it's actually wider and it's easier to see everything. And you see a couple of different files appear. One of them, you click and watch it, and it is a video from the perspective of the Techno Union droid watching Groro doing things with other people around. And the first thing you see is Groro delivers a series of people to another hut. Now, give me a lore check to see if you recognize who any of these people would be.
Okay. Let's hope it works out better than perception. Oh, my taskbar is gone again.
Okay, so I could do it for you if you need.
I think I can do this from my character sheet.
From your character sheet, yeah.
Is it lore, you said?
Yes, give me a lore check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, nat 20. Okay. Yeah, so Runa, you're watching this and you immediately recognize Groro is delivering bounties to Xantol the Hutt. You know Xantol the Hutt because you've worked with Xantol the Hutt countless times. You actually have a very good relationship with Xantol the Hutt, who is cousins to TEEMO. You also know that Xantol does not like TEEMO at all.
Oh, a potential ally that likes me. Oh, I could schmooze a hut. Okay. All right. What else do I see?
The second you play the second one.
Yeah, I'm playing as many as I can before something comes out that door.
Okay. So then the second one you play through, and it's a video of Groro is unloading weapons somewhere in a facility.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the facility is in a not too pretty place. It looks like it's a really shady facility. There's not a lot of people around, and it's just him and his goons delivering stockpiles of weapons off of a cargo ship. That's the second one. Do you play the third one?
I play as many as I can, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The third one, and this is the last one that you got on this flash drive, is the same one that you saw back when you were in the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you were in Groro's base. Okay. Groro's men stand before three individuals, a human, a Nautilin, and a Twi'lek. These three people are bound, their hands are covered, and they look like they've been beaten half to death. They look like they are in terrible, terrible condition. Except, unlike last time where you didn't see the full picture, now as you look around, you see Dinos's men are in the footage. Give me a perception check.
Of course you'd say perception. Because it's me, Runa. And we all know perception sucks for me.
And perception does suck for you.
There you go.
Is she investigating the picture?
Why? It's like this computer has decided no.
Yeah,
will
wait,
not
can
be
she
good at
investigate
perception.
instead of do a perception check?
I will allow it. Yeah, you can give me an investigation check
I'm
instead.
not much better at investigation, though, as I don't get very much.
Bruna will never perceive
either.
anything ever again. She will only investigate things.
Use logic, not
Nope,
feeling.
see? There we go.
14.
Same bonus. A +1 on both. But I always roll better investigation. Why?
So upon looking closely, and now, so here's the thing. The footage itself is imperfect. It could have been tweaked. There could be something wrong here, or maybe it was just the droid was having problems. But regardless, the footage is kind of glitchy, and you can't really see everything.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can make out is that there is lightsabers on the belts of those three people. Those three people are holding lightsabers. It is crystal clear. The last thing you see in that footage before it cuts out for a moment, fully cuts out, blacks out, you see Dinos walk into frame and speak to Groro. The footage blacks out, and as it comes back on, the timestamp is 3 hours different. And instead of seeing the same three people, you see that the Twi'lek is gone. And instead, a young woman has taken that person's spot in the lineup of the three people. This girl does not look like she's been harmed, but she looks terribly upset. Like she's been crying. Her hands are bound, and she is in line with these three. Twi'lek is no longer there. And the last thing you see before the footage cuts out is the Empire steps up. The Imperials enter the frame. One of them you recognize from the battle in Mos Shuta.
Oh, no.
Lieutenant Cross.
Is that us,
No.
by the way? Because the Nautilin, human, Twi'lek, all Jedi. Does that mean?
I will
is
say the
Jen
Nautilin.
really a Jedi?
The Nautilin is not Kato.
Is the
It isn't
Twi'lek-
Kato.
Is
Is
the
the Twi'lek
Twi'lek, does she
Runa?
look like the one that was in there
No.
fighting?
Yeah. Oh no.
Kato?
These people look completely unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
You don't recognize them at all.
I thought she
So-
was looking into the future.
Yes.
Foreshadowing something.
Foreshadowing.
No thanks.
I thought you were being
but-
coy by like little girl like me, because I'm charmingly like a little.
But the last thing that you see is Lieutenant Cross steps up with a battalion of stormtroopers as their ship lands, and he seemingly hands Groro a suitcase, which you can only assume is payment, and they take those 3 people, the girl, the Nautilin, and the human, onto their ship as presumed prisoners.
Wow.
Footage ends. That's what you see on that flash drive.
Jeez.
Okay.
Wow.
Glad I didn't see that. Super depressing.
You know this.
That's heavy.
No
Yeah.
one else knows anything about this.
Yep.
And you are still on the ship.
Yep.
There, you don't see anybody coming out of the doors.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to cut back to, we've got Jen and Kato, who are still in the midst of, this is all happening. You guys are still in the center of the floor there. And Dino starts saying to you, it continues the conversation of saying, yeah, we still have things we got to do here on Nar Shaddaa. We can't just leave planet.
Okay, fine. Where are you sending us?
Well, I think we need to go through and find out see if we can get any of these computers working and find out what Cypher took, if she took anything. What did she take? She must have taken something. I just don't know what it is yet.
Can I shout medic? Can I run and shout medic?
Yes, Tetsuka comes running in, screaming medic.
He's dying! He's dying! I run over to the little guy. What's this? Sheik? Shmeed? Shmoogie?
Squee.
Squeaky.
His name is
I run
Squee.
over to Squeaky, and I'm like, he's dying! Help him!
Who's dying?
Quinn! And I grab him by the hand, and I would like shove him that way. He's dying!
He follows you.
I shove him. I can't go back to Quinn. It's making me too sad to see. I would be more of a mess if it happened to, like, if I saw any of them die. Luckily,
Give me a
all of them
persuasion.
are fine,
Give me a persuasion check.
Conscious. Okay. Jesus, he doesn't believe me that he's dying.
He's super hesitant, and he says, "Yeah, okay. So what?"
Okay, me and Quinn were back there, right? We were gonna get food and have this food thing for everyone, and then all these freaking like dudes popped out with like 100 droids. Maybe not that many droids, but there was people and they were shooting at us. And I blew this guy. See, there's that dead body. I blew him damn near in half. And then Quinn came out and he started throwing in his sword. He was, I assumed this. I was knocked unconscious, but he was. I think he got stabbed. And I helped him, but he's still dying, and I'm not good with fixing people. I'm good with fixing droids. And I look at the blood on my hands, and okay, so we need to breathe. We're both freaking out.
You're freaking out. I'm not freaking out.
We're both freaking out.
You're the one freaking out, but I'm not freaking out.
Okay, well, Quinn has died. And I love Quinn, and you love Quinn, so I figured you would...
Look, I gotta stay out here with the boss for a few minutes, but I understand what you're saying.
You have a medical droid?
We don't have a medical droid.
Place is the worst! And I kick some... I don't know. Is there a dead body around? Is there a dead body in the vicinity? Even within 10 feet, I'll run 10 feet to kick a dead body.
It is not
There's
10
dead
feet
body.
away. It is more than 10 feet away. In fact, it is the closest dead body, which is exploded, is 20 feet away.
What about that skull up here, like directly above me?
Oh, there. Yeah, that's the closest one. That is 10 feet away.
Perfect. I run over there and kick it. I hate this place. You guys are so prepared.
You run over and you kick Groro, and just more rhodium blood pours out.
Do I realize it's him?
Did you roll? Give me a perception check.
Wait, Tetsuka wasn't even in the main room, so he wouldn't know that that's Groro.
Yeah, you knew it was Groro.
I remember I kick him, and it's
19.
only when I kick him that I realize it's Groro. Holy hell, someone killed Groro! What happened? Where's Ruda? And Kato? Is Kato still petrified? Well, I'm asking out of character.
No.
Kato still, he's still like...
You guys, so remember, though, you guys are kind of standing in the dark. It is relatively darker in here now than it was before. There are no lights on. And Dinos just told you we need to try and get the computers on to find out what she took, what kind of information she got.
Okay,
Wait,
so
are we doing that,
Dino,
or
I will
is
fix
Kato-
the computers. You go see to Quinn because I can't lose him. He's too important to me.
Wait, what happened to Quinn?
I told Squeaky that there was he fought like a dozen dudes with his bare hands. He ripped some dude's head off, but he got stabbed. He saved my life. I gave him a back-to-back. We shared a moment. We almost exchanged glances, and I don't know. There was something there, I think, and now I'm here.
Okay.
dead
I'll go.
bodies.
Listen. And he turns back for a second. He looks at Jen and he looks at Kato. He says, "We're in this together." Yes?
Is he talking to me?
No, he looks at Kato and Jen.
What do we have to do? What do you want?
Gather your things. Finish whatever you have to do here. I will handle getting Quinn. And
I'll get the lights on.
and we'll see if we can work together. Yes. Oh, yes. Get the lights on, and we'll see if we can get these computers back online. At least one of them, we have to find out what they took.
I take 2 glow sticks and I crack one. I would like to throw them in each part of the room to give us enough light to see things.
Okay. Him and Squee walk away.
Okay.
And so, just lastly, from in the little, I'll just call it Tetsuka's office.
Yes, that's my office.
Ogo pops out, and he says, Jen, come here. Come here.
Do I hear this too?
Coming into his office. Coming into Tetsuka's office.
He looks at you and he says, look, these
conference room.
Firstly, you are all still terrible at combat.
Ogo,
I just have to tell you, it's not becoming of all of you.
Enough, Ogo, enough.
Okay, we need to get out of here. I don't care what they say about huts and bounties. We need to get out and we need to get off planet. There is nothing more for us here right now.
What were you even? How did they capture you before? To ransom you to the rebels, and that's.
It was these men and Goro's men.
Mm-hmm.
They boarded the ship after the ship powered down. You know, after we were hit by the Death Star, and then they came on and they saw me, and they recognized I might be I think these people have worked with the rebellion in the past. I know that we get weapons and ammunition from unconventional sources. It happens. They are no friends of the Empire when they are being paid by the rebellion.
Okay. I know we need to get out, but the problem is I don't know what other options we have. We won't be able to get out without, looking over our shoulder every 2 seconds for all of time if we're not able to, have safe passageway to the system.
If we can get on the ship, I know how to get us out. We can get off this planet, and we will handle this situation with these huts and gangsters later. But right now, there's bigger things we need to attend to. Dealing with these gangsters, it is not so simple, and this is just going to result in more death. Going after the huts, you kill one hut, the entire family comes after you.
Okay. How do we do that without them noticing that we're trying to take off without them?
I think let's just do what we can here and prepare and get everything ready and just be ready to go. And I think we wait for a window and we get on the ship and take off. We'll have to be quick about it, but the lights are already out. If we can keep the lights out, we might be able to escape.
Okay.
They are not exactly the most intelligent people. I mean, his number 2 person betrayed him. I'm not impressed.
Okay, I'm going to... Tetsuka was going to turn the lights back on. I gotta stop him. 1 second. I run
Okay.
out and I call, Tetsuka! Tetsuka!
Yes, sorry.
Tetsuka, I will say you made your way over to the central computer unit, so you're not too far away at all. You're like right there.
Okay. I look at her and what?
Look, don't worry about the lights, okay? Just get your stuff together. This place is blown to bits anyway.
But okay. And you're putting me in a rough position here, because I told someone I'd do something, but now you're telling me to not do something, and I'm in this position where I'd be a liar. So,
well, you don't have to lie. No one's gonna make you lie about forgetting to turn on the lights, and if they want them so bad, they'll turn them off themselves. But I think we're better with the lights off for now.
Can I? How about this? Because I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't turn the lights on. But you're my buddy, and I care about you, and this is the most we've talked in a long time, and I'm really enjoying this. So I'm gonna try to. No, I'm not gonna extend this, because then you're gonna get mad and walk away. Okay. So what if I turn on the lights and then turn off the lights? That way, I didn't lie.
Tetsuka, can trust me. We're just leaving him off would be the best idea.
Then they're gonna think I'm a liar.
Please.
You owe me food.
Okay.
All right, let's go get Roe. Rowie!
Okay.
He's in my office.
I'm now heading for Kato.
I would like to search Geardo's body real quick. Is anyone around in the room that can see me?
So right now,
Search his dead body.
Kato is kneeling at the kneeling right next to the Twi'lek that was executed. I'm assuming very upset, but I'll get to that in 1 second. There's no one else in the room. I just want to jump back to Runa real quick. Runa, you're on the ship. Time has passed. No one has come out. You're not hearing anything else. No holocom, no nothing. What do you want to do?
So the first thing I'm going to do is, as soon as I finish watching all of those videos, I'm going to power down the gun turret, seeing as nobody's come out yet, climb out, and I'm going to look for a very safe place to stash this chip.
Okay.
In our ship. Possibly somewhere near equipment, so that if there is such a thing as some sort of scanner, it wouldn't necessarily pick up that this has been stashed.
So there is a number of bedrooms here, and Tetsuka did carve your names into all of them.
That's true.
You do have a room to go and put all of your things.
All right, so I'm gonna go to my room and surveying the door, just go, oh my god.
Of course he did. Of course.
Tetsuka. And then I'm just gonna go on into the room and look around and see if there's anywhere that would do for.
So there is, there's like a storage chest in there.
No. I'm talking like I want to unscrew some panel and hide this somewhere.
Well, there's definitely a vent.
Is that payback for last time? I get a feeling this is.
You gonna climb in the vent again?
Vent gate 2021.
Runa and vents, man.
Or give me a perception check. How about that?
Okay.
Or give me an investigation check.
For the love of God.
An investigation check.
Sorry, actually,
Yes.
Foundry made my whole computer crash, which is why I blipped.
Ruh-roh.
So I don't have Foundry anymore. So if you could roll that for me.
We're going to do a investigation.
Thank you.
And with an 8, you are able to find the vent, but you're also able to find that chest I mentioned. But there's also the bed here, and it looks like there are some places that you can unscrew and move some pipes around and stick it in
I'm
there.
gonna go out into the hallway and look to see if there is like an access panel for some sort of repairs or something.
Oh, there absolutely is.
All right, and then I'm going to just take a minute and like open an access panel and just wedge it in somewhere amidst.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you do that now for a minute, and then we're gonna just jump right back to Kato, who is kneeling right by the Twi'lek.
Mm-hmm.
So I had started in his direction in order to sort of rouse him for our escape, but then I notice and like remember, like, right, and sort of slow down and stop and sit by his side and just sit there for a second.
She was my last chance.
To do what?
I have made so many mistakes. I've hurt a lot of people. And I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of. And it was all in the essence of survival. When the Empire grew, my kind were hunted down. And the only way that we could survive was adopting practices that we weren't fond of. When I met her, things were at their lowest. I was low for credits, and I needed just something to survive. I had dozens of people after me. People wanted me for my skills. People wanted to sell me off. People wanted to kill me. I just needed something to survive. And I met her. And it clicked. I had lost myself. I wasn't who I used to be. And I didn't know the person I was looking at in the mirror. So I spared her. And every single day since then, I've been trying to get back to what I used to be. And she was my last chance of reconciliation with who I was and who I want to be. She was the only opportunity that I had to fix myself.
That doesn't mean there'll never be another one.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
There's just something inside of me that tells me every day that I should just give in to all of this anger and frustration and unleash it upon the world. But then I meet people and they remind me that life is not all darkness. There's good people in this world. And I don't know which side is winning in my head right now.
I know how you feel. I mean, I don't know, but I'm so sorry. I didn't realize, and I never would have. I'm sorry. I was only trying to protect you.
It's okay. I would have done the same for you.
I'm gonna reach over and sort of take his hand.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's never gonna end well.
Okay. All right, so you guys are having this really close heart to heart, and Kato, you you notice something. Jen, you kind of see this, but Kato, you see this item and you instantly recognize it. On her, because she's now fallen over, and on the back of her waist, on her belt, there is a pouch. It's in a very particular shape. And you recognize instantly what would be in that pouch.
Can I just take it, or do I need to roll an investigation check to figure out what it is?
You know exactly what it is. You can take it.
I am taking it.
Okay? Both of you see as Kato pulls off of her back is a damaged and broken in half Jedi Temple lightsaber pike. And you recognize it instantly as Delal's. With a 23, you know that the first half of it still works, but the second half does not.
Okay.
Because it's snapped in half.
I want to take it, and
Jen sees this, by the way. Jen sees that you're now holding a lightsaber.
Oh, I know, and that's totally fine. I want to take it.
Do I see it?
Give me a perception check, and you're going to need to get, like, really high.
Yeah, aren't the lights still out?
The lights are still out, but he's standing close enough to be a peeping Tetska.
I'm too busy searching a dead body.
Tetska.
I'm just like, I hear something. I'm gonna keep looking at this dead body.
There's something important happening somewhere. It's my
sonar
sonar
it's too
senses.
dramatic for me. I'm really uncomfortable. I hear all this, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Tetska, you do not see or hear anything like this, but yeah, Jen sees Kato pull a lightsaber.
I want to take it, and since they can fold in half, the temple guard sabers can fold in half. I want to fold it.
The other half is gone.
Oh, it's like completely gone. It's like
completely
just not
gone, snapped in half. It's only one half of the blade.
Okay, then I'll take it, and I want to just kind of hold it out in my hands, and I want to look at Jen, and I want to say, do you know what this is?
Jen, give me a lore check.
She would have been a wee bob.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I do.
Okay, so you recognize that it is a lightsaber that you know that the ancient, from any Imperial time, you would have known that this is a Jedi weapon and they're to be destroyed upon sight. You don't know what classification it is. You know it's a lightsaber, though.
So that freaky stuff you do.
Yeah, I wouldn't classify it as freaky, but okay, yes.
Well, I mean, normal people can't make the ground shake beneath them. Okay, okay.
This is a lightsaber. I don't know why she has it. I don't know why she has come in contact with it. But I need you to understand why I am taking this. When the Clone Wars were happening, I was taken. I was not told what my job was going to be. I was not told what was going to be happening. But they took me to the Jedi Temple, and I learned. As I grew through the ranks, became a Padawan, a knight, and eventually a master, my skills and my devotion to the Jedi Order caught wind of the High Council. One day, they came to me and they told me that the life that I knew was over. That I was to wear these robes and this mask anytime that I would step out of my personal chambers. My identity was erased. People forgot about me. My records were erased. No one knew I existed. I was a faceless guard of the Jedi Order. This is the weapon that they gave us. I need you to understand that this is the last piece of my identity. And I need to take it.
I won't stop you.
I promise you that this will never be used in case it is a dire emergency. And I took a vow that no harm will come to anyone by this blade. It is meant to protect, and it is meant to serve people. It is not meant to cause harm, and it is not meant to inflict pain. But this is the last piece of what makes me, me. And if this is any indication that I can get back to who I was, then I need to try.
I think that's your sign.
Okay. And I put it on my belt, in my butt.
Okay.
Not in my butt, on my butt.
I know what you meant.
Important distinction, but yeah.
Okay. Tetsuka, yeah, you finished sorting through and looking through Groro's stuff, and you find that he's actually carrying a vibro blade, and he's got, if you're taking his armor, he's got a combat suit.
Yes, I take it.
Okay, yeah, so you've got both of those now. I will add them to your character.
I would like to go over and see these two, and I see that it's a very serious situation, and I would like to go up and look at the dead body and go, you search your corpse yet? Find anything cool? I found a sword and some armor, and I took his boots, but they're not going to fit me.
Tetsuka?
Reading the room. And I
This
take a
point.
step back and turn around, and I walk to my office.
Thank God.
As you turn around, you see very sneakily, Ogo steps out of the room, like looking around, and behind him, Ro comes rolling out as well.
My baby! I thought so. I run over to her, and I hug her. I give her a nice firm hug. I miss hugging droids. They're so steel firm. And I go, hey, Ro, and I look at her turret guns. Is everything working good? Is everything good for her?
I fixed the droid. Listen to me. Jen, are you ready? We need to go.
Yes.
I'm about to hit this button, and we're going to lock the door. They're going to be locked in the room. We can get on the ship. We need to go now.
Okay.
Where is the Twi'lek?
She's probably on the ship because she's a captain, so she's probably awaiting our arrival.
Hey,
Or
somebody
she could be
needs.
kidnapped.
Can you get her on the phone, please? We need to go.
I pat myself. Do I have my communicator on me?
You all
Can
have
I-
communicators.
Can I hear this?
What, this conversation? Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
saying this to you. You're all.
Oh.
He's standing in front of you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
communicate.
he comes out of the room
right.
into the main hall where you guys all are.
Yeah,
When was
Captain,
this
this is
plan made to
co-captain
leave?
over.
He says, guys, I'm going to hit the button. We have to go. We have to go.
Yeah, I hit the button. Captain, this is co-captain. Chief engineer, co-captain. This is.
Give me a stealth check, Tetsuka.
I'm not trying to be stealthy, but so this is probably not going to go well.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not a stealthy person. I didn't learn how to whisper until I was 40.
As you start saying, hey, Captain, come in, Captain, up from the top, you hear the bigger guy go, oh, who you talking to?
It's a big guy. What big guy?
The other big guy, Bortle, one of Dinos's guys.
I'm trying to reach my captain. My captain. My goal. Go, captain. My captain.
I mean, it's coming from a distance. He's not close enough for you to see, so you don't have to respond. You can
Oh.
keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna ignore it then.
Yeah.
Captain.
Yeah,
This
Runa,
is
your
co-captain, chief engineer, co-pilot.
arm
Tetsuka.
stops blowing up.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it and go, what happened? Just nice and quiet.
Did you get kidnapped or died? Or are you somewhere safe, Captain? Over. Click. And
I'm
then
safe.
actually. You're safe? Click.
Yes.
Are you still here? Click. Did you leave us?
No. Come
Oh, thank
outside.
God. I thought you would have left us. If I'm being honest, I thought you were going to leave us to die. You seem
Tetsuka,
like
I'm
Get
going
to
to
the point.
switch over, and
Okay.
I'm going to actually click over channels, and I'm going to contact Jen.
Get up.
smart. Keep me on a different channel because spy stuff. That's smart.
Get the others and get to the ship. Quick.
On it. Okay, Ogo, we're good to lock it down.
Captain, we're on our way!
I'm gonna.
That's good.
Guys, we're going to go. I'm going to lock the door. The big one, we have his attention. It's time to leave.
I'm heading to the door to lower the boarding ramp, and then going straight to the turret gun and powering it right back up.
Okay.
It should still be warm.
So you guys effectively, Runa, you lower the drawbridge, and that's fine. Ogo hits the button, and you just hear a huge explosion come from the back room.
Of course.
I
Of course.
also
Of
saw the
course.
back room
Of
that
The
was-
course.
walls
Of course.
just cave in, and he
course.
looks at the clicker and goes, "Well, I said I was going to lock the door. It's time to go."
Okay.
Lead the way.
If he died, that is a waste of a back to pack.
You just kind of see the walls close, like, not over there, not close enough. It was closer to Tetsuka's office that it exploded.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everybody running? Give
To
me
the
an
ship.
Yes. if you can
everybody
do
that's
that.
running, give me an athletics check.
I'm more hobbling because I'm still a little woozy from being knocked unconscious and almost
All
dying.
right, Kato can make it.
Uh-huh.
Tetsuka
Ooh.
falls.
No, I'm holding back. I'm picking up Tetsuka and I'm hoisting him over my shoulder.
You,
Okay, everybody does.
you quit back
Wait,
for me, buddy.
Kato, give me a strength check.
You're gonna
Crap.
drop me once. You came back for me tonight.
Yeah, you try to pick him up and it doesn't go well. You drop him right on the floor. You also kind of fall over at the same time. The bothing gets a few feet ahead of you, turns around and says, "What are you doing? We need to go."
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you guys get back up?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Disappointed Dad Bothan is becoming my favorite character.
You guys can't fight. You guys can't run. I don't know what you're good at.
I've literally died twice in the last 24 hours.
Say
The-
one more thing. Say
RO
one more thing. Extra
looks-
weight.
RO looks at you both and just beep boops with disappointment. All right, yeah. Give me athletic checks one more time. The two of you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to pick him up now.
You guys are all able to run out of the facility.
Thank God.
As you're making your way as you get to the stairs, you all hear coming from behind you, off in the distance, Dinos yelling, "Those backstabbing, no good traitors!" And you hear gunshots coming as well. "Yeah, boss. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them, boss. Get them!" And yeah, you guys run. You make it outside. As you get outside, you see your ship. The drawbridge is lowering, and Runa's standing there.
No, Runa's in the gun turret.
Oh, Runa's still in the gun turret, and you guys
No,
see Runa
I
sitting in
lowered
the
the
gun
drawbridge
turret.
and then got back into the gun turret, and I'm aimed at the
Runa's
door.
there looking at you guys in the gun turret, guns pointed right at you.
I call pilot. I call pilot.
Just get out of here.
All right, so I need to know who is taking over as pilot and co-pilot.
We call dibsies.
All right, I'll co-pilot.
Kato is in no state to pilot. He's gonna chill in the galley.
PTSD episode every time we fight.
Yeah, Kato's gonna have a nice little chillaxing session at the hollow chest table.
I would just like to point out that in every major there has been in between. I've either been damn near killed, dropped to 0 hit points, or I've defeated the bad guy. So,
Okay.
let's see. We're 2 for 2 right now on both. Yes, sir. I just see gray. I don't see anything. Do I refresh my thing? Or?
Where am I?
Okay, I'm very excited. So if I fail, I'm gonna blame my excitement on this.
Oh,
Woohoo!
What roll was that? That
For the
was a
piloting.
23. Okay, great job.
It's lagging for me.
Okay, with a 21, you both rev up the ship and take off. And as you take off, and
I'm horizontal.
really, and your hollow terminal starts ringing in the cockpit. It's Dinos.
Oh God! Oh no! Hang up the phone! Hang it up!
Not an easy place to be in, but this was a terrible idea.
I agree. Or I don't. Do I?
Goodbye.
I'm piloting the ship, sir. Sorry, I can't take calls right now. And I flipped down my.
It
Is
hangs
Quinn
up.
okay?
Just
Oh.
as you hang it up, it hangs up. That's the last thing he says. Yeah, it cuts out as you ask, is Quinn okay?
Did he hear me say that? Did he hear me say that? You know.
Yeah, you guys successfully fly out into space. And you're hovering in space for a moment. And Runa, what do you want to do?
Okay.
You're still in the gun turret.
I'm gonna climb out of the gun turret as soon as we get like safely away and it's obvious that nobody's like immediately pursuing us. And then I'm gonna make my way to the cockpit.
Okay.
Before you, just one quick question. I would just have to ask her. So what are the like? If we were to take a bet right now on Dino's killing one of us, who do you think would be? And you can't say me. You can't.
Actually,
eating food while drinking, having a good time. I'm telling funny stories. You're all laughing with me, not at me. And then Dino pops up and is like, ah! Who do you think he'd shoot first? Like, which of us?
Tetsuka?
Yeah.
It seems
Why does he hate Kato more than me?
I don't know, but he said something that was a little worrying while we were.
I say so many worrying things.
Look, I just.
Hard. I've tried to get it. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Next time. Next time.
Runa arrives at the cockpit.
Really
Actually,
okay,
before I get to the cockpit, I wanted to make a quick hollow call.
Okay. Terminal you guys have?
Or my wrist pad if it does that. I just found that on my character sheet, and so I don't know what all it does, but
I don't know if it.
then I'll just do it from the holotape. Like I don't have a reason to really hide it.
Okay.
I was just hoping not to do it in front of absolutely everybody so that I had interruptions and stuff.
So
happening.
as you walk out
That's
from
all.
the gun turret, you see that Kato is sitting by the chessboard, moping more than you saw him before. Ogo and RO are sitting in the cargo bay. It looks like Ogo is tweaking with RO, and you know that Tetsuka and Jen are in the cockpit.
Okay. Does the hollow thing in the cockpit work?
Oh, the hollow thing is next to Kato.
Yeah, but isn't there also one in the?
There is also one in the
In the
cockpit.
Greg, she's trying
Okay,
to avoid me.
I'll
Just
head
get
to
that
the-
through
yes,
your
I am.
freaking
I'll
skull.
head to the- I'll
I
head to
am
the cockpit.
explaining. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me for your rudeness to our Spotify listeners. Rude.
Liam is describing.
I would like
yes.
to quickly ask.
Cone of
Jen-
silence.
I would like to quickly ask Jen if her and the Bothan got a thing going on. You two a thing? You two.
I'm gonna walk
really
into
bad
the
at
cockpit
romances.
at this point
Yeah.
I
and
would
Runa
walk right
walks
up
in.
to Tetsuka.
Do you
and
think
go-
I turned to Runa? Does she? You think is it friends? Is it mute? Was there something
Tetsuka?
there? Is there something gonna
Tetsuka, whose seat are you in right now?
pilot seat?
Who's the pilot
Can I
on the
just
ship?
fly it for like 5 more parsecs?
You
please?
did. Hey, you did a great job getting us
I
off
did.
world, but I need to take this chair right now. Honestly, you should probably go cheer up Kato. I just passed him back there and he looks super down. And you are the cheering up guy.
I am the cheering up guy. I'm adding that
You
to my
are.
title. Co-captain, co-pilot, chief engineer, cheering up.
Red Fox.
I would say chief engineer and chief cheer upper.
And
That is
co-captain,
you,
co-pilot.
buddy.
I
Go
hop
get
off
him.
the seat and I quickly. Kato, I'm coming, buddy.
Oh,
Okay.
And I get.
sweet
Runa.
Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just Runa and Jen left in the cockpit here.
All right, I sit down really heavily into the seat. Okay, look, I don't have time to explain this, and you know what? I kind of earned the right to not explain something for once. Okay? I have a friend. We can get out of this. Temporarily, but we can get out of this. And I punch in the code to call Zental the Hutt,
Okay.
and I say, just let me talk.
Do all the talking you need.
Okay.
Okay, you punch in the coordinates that you need, and moments later, a very large hut appears before you on the holodeck, recognizes you, and says, "Ah, Runa, my boogie, how are you?"
Zental, it's so good to see you. I'm doing great. Your Eminence, you are a sight for sore eyes.
I am.
It's been
I am.
forever. You are.
Yes.
You are definitely the best looking hut. So, I have a little bit of a situation, and I was hoping, because you are definitely the most generous hut I have ever known, and we are such good friends, perhaps you would be willing to assist us. We could come to an agreement, of course. You wouldn't come out of this empty-handed.
What is your proposal?
Well, my proposal is that we come, my team and I've put together kind of a new team, and we come to you. We do a little bit of work, but we've kind of got some trouble with your cousin,
Oh,
TEEMO.
you said the words I was hoping you would not say.
I'm sorry.
I can't stand TEEMO.
I know. And he was trying to emulate you and ordered a pet from me. But he is much less intelligent than you, as you know. And you are definitely superior in that aspect. And he didn't
Obviously.
realize that I don't deal in tamed pets. And so things went wrong, and he's very angry at me now. And I know you love your pets, and you would hate to see anything happen to me, because then I couldn't get you anymore.
Listen, Runa, there's a lot of heat going on with your name right now. So you don't want to come here. However, let me pull a few strings, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you.
Yes. do not go to Tatooine, and I would advise you, as my friend, do not go see your family. And that is where we're going to end it tonight, guys.
No,
Guys,
I needed one more word.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My family.
That is where we're going to end it. Everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Star Wars Clash of Destiny. We'll be back with you next week with another exciting episode. Until then, adventure awaits.
Have a nice day.